Hi, I'm James Foley. I'm an author and illustrator, and over the last 18 months or so, I've had the great pleasure of illustrating a chapter book series called Toffle Towers, written by Tim Harris. And today I'm going to show you how to draw the main character of the Toffle Towers books. He's 10 years old. He has crazy blonde hair sticking out like this. His name is Chegwin Toffle.
So with Chegwin, let's start with his eyes. So we've got eyes about here on our page, two round eyes like this. And I put the pupils slightly cross-eyed, but not fully cross-eyed. It's got a little nose. It's like a backwards C. And a little smile here. Eyebrows. Ears. The ears are about in line with the nose. So they go about there. Okay, so we don't suddenly put the ears up here or down here or on his chin, because then it will just look like a bum chin. So we put them in line with his nose on the sides of his head, here and here. He has a little pointy chin that goes down to about here. And then we can do his curly hair, and this is fun. So we'll start at the side of one ear, and we'll curl up, 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 and we'll go across like this, and down like this. And that's that same curvy line you would use to like draw the ocean. Yeah, this line is the same the same line we use for his hair, and we'll put. It's also like the same line you would use for clouds, really, as well, isn't it? Okay. So I'm making his hair this big, but I mean, you can go all out if you want. You can make it even bigger. The good thing about Chegwin's hair is that you can kind of make it as big as you like, because he does. He teases it up like that on purpose. Okay, let's put his shirt collar on. Now, Chegwin wears his shirt quite oddly. Chegwin wears his shirt with the buttons mismatched. So he has them sort of not in the correct hole. He'll sort of move the side of the shirt down so that the buttons are one hole away from the correct hole that they should be in. And so as such, his collar is on an angle as well, like this. One side of the collar tilts down a lot bigger than the other one. We can put a line down for his shirt, and for the rest of his shirt, and this side of his shirt sticks out of his pants. It's always untucked, and the other side is not, it's tucked in. Chegwin just likes wearing his shirt like this because it kind of weirds people out, and he likes to sort of weird them out a little bit, just to see what they say. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 5 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons down here. And then we can put his arms down by his sides. He could do something with his arms. Well, let's put his arm here first anyway. And he's got little cuffs on his shirt. So there's a little cuff here, a little button. And there's another one on the other side. Maybe he could be... let's just put his hands on his hips, because it's an easy pose to learn how to draw. Right now he's got no hands, so let's put some hands on this child. And the good thing about hands on the hips like this is that you don't have to put a lot of detail in the hands. You just got to draw a hint of a couple of knuckles, and then the rest of the hand is hidden. It's a bit of a tricky little cheat for drawing. It's good to have a couple of cheats when you're drawing. Okay, there's his belt buckle, and there's the straps that his belt goes through, and then his pants are going to go down here off the page. Okay, that's basically Chegwin. Alright, let's add some colour. I'm going to add a new layer here. I'm working on an iPad in an app called Procreate, which is lots of fun to use. Okay, let's increase this brush size. Okay, so his hair, oh, it's a little bit too orange. Let's just lighten it up just a tad. Here we go. His hair is a blonde. And what I do is I have a couple of different layers for the colours of his hair. Now, this might not be possible for you if you're just using, textures or coloured pencils, but I'll show you what I do with his hair anyway. Once it's all coloured in with this base yellow colour, I won't do it super neat, I'll just do it rough and quick. What I do next is I take a slightly darker colour, and then I put in some dark curls towards the bottom of his head to sort of give his curls kind of shadows, I guess. You notice that these are all sort of mostly in one angle. I'm not drawing curves like this facing upwards. I'm drawing curves going downwards, pointing downwards. And then I get a lighter one, a lighter yellow, than the original one that we had. Let's see if that's the right size. Yeah, that's good. And then I actually go above the line work. You don't have to do this, but if you've got a yellow coloured pencil, you can add extra curls, and the curls sort of go outside of the lines, just to show that Chegwin's hair cannot be contained. It is very curly. So all these kind of springy bits are all coming off his hair, like this. Okay, we'll put a bit of skin tone in there. Skin tone usually takes me a little bit of time to find the right sort of shade. I'm not great with colours, truth be told. It's not my strong suit. Different authors have different strengths, and I wouldn't say that picking colours is my best. So I'll put his skin tone in. He's looking a little bit pink, but that's okay. Alright, and now he's got a blue striped shirt. Oops. Just need to make my eraser a little bit smaller. There we go. Let's get blue for his shirt. I'm going to put some stripes on. And don't forget, because he is his shirt is mismatched with the buttonholes, then the stripes on either side of his shirt are actually going to not line up properly. It's not something you might have noticed when you look at his design, but it's just a little subtle extra thing there that you will probably see subconsciously when you look at him. Okay, he's got gold buttons on his shirt, but basically they're just yellow. You don't have to have a gold coloured pencil or gold leaf or anything like that. We need a dark grey for his belt. It's basically black. Light grey for his belt buckle. And we've got kind of a, what is it? It's kind of a browny grey for his pants. A little bit lighter than that. All right, and that is Chegwin Toffle from Toffle Towers. This book series, of course, written by Tim Harris, illustrated by me. And book 3 is out on August the 4th, 2020.